Hi guys, I am back doing tutorials. I took a long break from doing crafting. I think I have not crafted anything probably within the last since December, because December I think was the last crafting wise thing that I did. I did upload perler bead collection, but those perler beads that I made was from October, November. So now I'm finally back into tutorials and making projects. I've been working on a lot of stuff lately because I just felt like it. And tutorial I'm going to show you today is the stoplight. This is the stoplight. You can either do it in white or black. I prefer black, so that's what I'm going to do the tutorial on. You need 4 strands. No, 5. 5 arm's length, a yard. Actually, not for the red, green, and yellow. You don't even need that much. Maybe just not a little over half of that. But you want to start off doing take your 2 blacks or whatever color you want to do the outline of the stoplight. You take 2 of those colors and start your regular square stitch, and you want to do about 4 square stitches or 3. It really doesn't matter. It's your preference on how pointy you want the top. But I already did square. If you don't know how to do square, you can look up my video for square. Okay, let's just get into this. I'm going to take my green, fold it in half, find the center of it, and what you're going to do is put this in the middle of this. So you're just going to lay it right on top. No, you're not. You're just going to lay it so it goes diagonal, and it just fell out, but you'll get the point. And then you just want to start making your brick stitch. And you just do the whole loops. Now, remind you, when you start doing your brick, it's going to be extremely loose, and it won't look right, but trust me, it's right. So you just do your over, under pattern, and then you should be ready to do the second stitch after you do this. It's really hard and difficult to do the first stitch for this because you're putting in, well, I should have started by saying, you should, before you even try to do this, you should know how to do, square, brick, and know how to take Boondoggle in and out of projects. Okay. Once you do your first stitch, you're going to have something like that. It's going to be lopsided, it's going to look loose, it'll look wrong, but that second stitch should lock it into place. Oh, and for supplies, you should have a pair of scissors near you too when you're ready to take out the strands, because that's going to be helpful. But, update on my life and why I haven't been crafting. I have not been crafting. I wanted to. I started getting into crafting again, but then life events happened and I couldn't really. My brother was in the hospital, then my dad had a heart attack, and then I recently found a guy, and I'm in love. But no, I've been spending a lot of time with my boyfriend lately, so, I started doing a really, I was going to the braided wall over at his house, and I started doing the stitch, and he's like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "Boondogling." What did I do? I did something. I have to start over. I did something. And after you do the stitch, I usually do up to 10 stitches of this until you want to do change the color around. because 8 to 10 stitches is usually a good amount to have for the colors of the stoplight. And you know what, now that I think about it, this video is probably going to be in 2 parts, because I'm just still trying to get in the flow of doing stuff, and my hands are so sweaty, and I don't know why this isn't working out for me. Maybe it's a nervousness of doing tutorials again. I do not know. I do not know. So, yeah, I've been hanging out with my best friend, and I've been hanging out with my boyfriend, and my dad had a heart attack, so I was taking care of him, but now he's better, somewhat. I mean, I hate to say that harsh, but you never know. You never can tell. But, we're praying. And I hear a lot of motorcycles out. I can't believe today's May 1st. Seems like this year is just flying by. Ever since I graduated high school, it's been flying by, and then I'm like, oh god, I'm growing up. Means I have to be an adult now. Okay. That is what the second stitch looks like. I know it took a while for me to do, actually, the second stitch, but yeah. It took me a while. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to end this video right now. You kind of got a gist of starting it. And when I go in to put the yellow in, that's when I'm going to start filming again. So that way you can see me taking the color out and adding in another color. So, I hate when I start saying I lose my train of thought. But yeah, that's the whole starting of it, the gist of it. But yeah, I will be back with the second video. Hopefully I will stop saying by then. Alright, bye! Crap.